Every morning, whether you're sipping coffee, rushing to work, or scrolling through your phone, money is already shaping your day. It decides whether you feel calm or anxious, whether you're free or trapped. And here's the truth. Every single one of us is walking a path of money. Some are stuck at the beginning, some are climbing, and a rare few, have reached the top. But the real question is, which path are you walking right now? Stay with me, because this journey might just change how you see your life forever. The illusion. Part 2. Illusion stage. Survival is heavy, it's dark, but when you finally step out of that alley, when you finally breathe without fear, you enter something far more deceptive, the illusion. And let me warn you, this stage is the most dangerous of them all. Illusion stage. Imagine a man standing in a busy marketplace. His clothes are simple, but he holds a bowl proudly, as if it's enough. Around him, people laugh, trade, and spend. He looks stable, he looks fine, but inside, he's fragile. This is the illusion stage. It's the trap of appearances. It's the moment when you think you've escaped survival, but in reality you're still chained. Only now the chains are invisible. Think about it. The new phone bought on credit, the car loan that eats half your salary, the clothes, the gadgets, the dinners out, all paid for with borrowed money. We buy shoes we don't need, to impress people we don't even like. We chase status symbols, thinking they prove success. But here's the truth. They prove nothing. Illusion is the stage where debt hides behind smiles, where stability is faked, where progress is an act. And the worst part, illusion feels good. It feels safe. It feels like progress. You look around and say, I'm not struggling anymore. I'm fine. But deep down, you know the truth. You're one emergency away from collapse, one hospital bill, one job loss, one crisis, and the illusion shatters. Have you ever felt that? That quiet fear when you swipe your card, hoping it doesn't decline. That moment when you smile at friends, but inside you're drowning in debt. That's the illusion talking. And it's seductive, because it whispers, you've made it. But in reality, you're stuck. You're not free. You're pretending. Here's the brutal truth. Most people never leave the illusion stage. They spend their entire lives chasing appearances, mistaking comfort for progress. But comfort is not freedom. Comfort is a cage, and if you stay here, you'll never awaken. So how do you break free? You stop pretending. You stop chasing appearances. You start learning. Because the next stage is not about looking rich. It's about becoming wise. It's about awakening. Part 3. Awakening stage. The illusion feels safe, it feels comfortable, but comfort is a cage. And if you stay there, you'll never grow. To break free, you need something stronger than appearances. You need wisdom. You need awakening. Imagine a man sitting at desk. His clothes are modest but neat. In front of him are books, coins, and notes. He's not pretending anymore. He's learning. This is the awakening stage. It's the moment you realize money isn't just earned, it's learned. Awakening is discipline. Awakening is knowledge. Awakening is the first time you stop asking, how much do I make? And start asking, how much do I keep? How much do I grow? Think about the first time you opened a savings account. The first time you tracked your expenses. The first time you said no to a purchase because you wanted something bigger tomorrow. That's awakening. It's the stage where you stop chasing illusions and start building foundations. Maybe it's reading books on finance. Maybe it's watching videos that teach you about investing. Awakening is the light bulb moment, the moment you realize money is not magic, it's math, and math can be mastered. And here's the beauty of awakening. It doesn't matter where you start. You can be broke, you can be in debt, you can be lost. Awakening is available to anyone who chooses to learn. It's not about how much you earn today, it's about how much you understand, because understanding is the seed of wealth. Have you ever felt that spark, that moment when you read something or hear something and suddenly the world makes sense? That's awakening. And once you awaken, you can never go back. You'll never see money the same way again. Here's the brutal truth. Most people never awaken. They stay trapped in illusions, chasing appearances, ignoring knowledge. But those who awaken, they change everything. They build habits. They build discipline. They build wealth. Awakening is the doorway, and once you walk through it, you'll see the next stage waiting for you. Because knowledge alone is not enough. Discipline alone is not enough. The next stage is where you take what you've learned and you multiply it. It's where you stop working harder and start working smarter. It's where you discover the true power of money, the stage of leverage. Part 4, Leverage Stage. Awakening opens your eyes. You start learning, you start saving, you start building discipline. But knowledge alone is not enough. Discipline alone is not enough. Because wealth isn't built by effort alone, it's built by leverage. Imagine a man in a suit standing beside a great machine. His hands are steady, his eyes sharp. He's not pushing the machine with brute force. He's operating it. He's using it. This is the leverage stage. It's the moment you stop trading time for money and start trading ideas for wealth. Leverage is power. Leverage is multiplication. Leverage is when one action creates 10 results. Think about it. The side hustle that earns while you sleep, the investment that grows while you rest, the system that works even when you're not there. Leverage is the rental property that pays you every month. Leverage is the online store that sells while you're on vacation. Leverage is the stock that compounds quietly in the background. It's not about working harder. It's about working smarter. It's about building systems that don't depend on your sweat alone. And here's the beauty of leverage. It doesn't require you to be rich already. It requires you to be smart. You can leverage technology. You can leverage people. You can leverage knowledge. You can leverage time. Leverage is the art of multiplying your effort. And once you discover it, you'll never go back to working the old way again. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve so much while others struggle endlessly? It's not luck. It's not magic. It's leverage. They've built systems. They've built networks. They've built tools. And those tools work for them, even when they're not watching. Here's the brutal truth. Most people never reach leverage. They stay stuck in awakening, learning, but never applying. But those who embrace leverage, they change the game. They stop being workers and start being creators. They stop being dependent and start being independent. Leverage is the turning point, and once you master it, you'll see the next stage waiting for you. Because leverage builds wealth, but wealth alone is not enough. The next stage is about influence. It's about power. It's about shaping the world around you. It's the dominant stage. Part 5, Dominant Stage. Leverage multiplies your effort. It builds systems. It builds wealth. But wealth alone is not enough. Because true power isn't just about money. It's about influence. It's about shaping the world around you. This is the dominant stage. Imagine it, the man in a refined suit, standing tall among gold bars and globes. His posture is confident, his presence undeniable. He doesn't just own wealth, he commands it. This is the stage where money becomes more than survival, more than illusion, more than learning, more than leverage. Dominance is about control. It's about leadership. It's about the ability to move markets, to inspire nations, to change lives. Think about the entrepreneurs who built empires, the leaders who shaped industries, the innovators who created products that changed the way we live. Dominance is not about greed, it's about responsibility. It's about having the power to influence and the wisdom to use it well. Imagine walking into a room and the room changes because you're there. Imagine speaking and thousands listen. Imagine deciding and industries shift. That's dominance. And here's the truth. Dominance is not for everyone. It requires courage. It requires vision. It requires sacrifice. Because when you dominate, you carry weight. You carry responsibility. You carry the lives of others in your decisions. Dominance is not about being feared. It's about being respected. It's about being trusted. It's about being remembered. Have you ever dreamed of that? Of being the one who shapes the future instead of just living in it? Dominance is not about ego. It's about impact. It's about leaving a mark so deep that even time cannot erase it. Here's the brutal truth. Most people never reach dominance. They stop at leverage, content with wealth, content with comfort. But those who rise to dominance, they change the game forever. They become legends. They become forces of nature. Dominance is rare, but it is possible. And if you reach it, you'll see the final stage waiting for you. Because beyond dominance lies something greater, something eternal, something untouchable. The final stage is not about money anymore. It's about legacy. It's about immortality. It's the untouchable stage. Part 6, Untouchable Stage. Dominance gives you power. It gives you influence. It gives you respect. But even dominance has limits. Because power can fade, influence can shift, respect can be lost. But there is a stage beyond all of that. A stage where wealth is no longer about survival, illusion, learning, or even influence. It's about legacy. It's about immortality. This is the untouchable stage. Imagine a regal figure, crowned, standing before a great machine that pours out endless streams of gold. His presence is beyond wealth, beyond power. He is untouchable. This is the stage where money stops being money. It becomes freedom. It becomes legacy. It becomes immortality. Untouchable is not about what you own. It's about what you leave behind. It's about building something so strong, so eternal, that even time cannot erase it. Think about the names we still speak centuries later, the builders of empires, the creators of movements, the visionaries whose ideas live on long after they are gone. Untouchable is the philanthropist who changes millions of lives. Untouchable is the innovator whose invention reshapes the world. Untouchable is the leader whose vision outlives him. It's not about being rich, it's about being remembered. And here's the truth, untouchable is rare, few ever reach it. But those who do, they become eternal. Because money can be spent, power can be lost. But legacy is forever. Untouchable is when your wealth becomes a tree, and its shade protects generations you will never meet. Untouchable is when your name becomes a story, told long after you're gone. Have you ever dreamed of that? Of building something so strong, so lasting, that even death cannot silence it? That's untouchable. And it's not about crowns or gold. It's about impact. It's about immortality. Here's the brutal truth. Most people never reach untouchable. They stop at dominance, content with power, content with influence. But those who rise to untouchable, they become legends. They become eternal. They become untouchable. And now we've walked all 6 paths, from survival to illusion to awakening, to leverage, to dominance, and finally untouchable. But the real question remains. Which path are you walking right now? Because the path you're on today doesn't define you. The step you take tomorrow does.